Good. Start where we want.
Fighting back to our homeland!
These folks really haven't seen the world.
The foreign banners fall. General Zhang returns to the tongue. I could die in peace.
Spinning lanterns! Buy a big one, get a small one free!
Hit me where it hurts.
Wine! Fresh wine!
Fancy some wine? Liangzhou's got wine everywhere. Drink!
The mountains are blocked with snow. Yet here's a fellow enthusiast. Are you also here to see the snow?
I was just wandering and came on a whim. This meeting in the snow makes me glad I did.
Me as well. Drink. Straw.
Sure.
Why? Hold, breathe! What?
I got here sooner. And you know what? You want to know who that scoundrel is? It's no one else but that ungrateful snake, Zhang Huaishen, who's scheming to become... You really think General Zhang's return to the Tang was something to celebrate? Ridiculous. Zhang Huaishen went against his superior, raised troops in rebellion. They say General Zhang is returning to the Tang, but in reality, Zhang Huaishen is sending him straight... That traitor threw his blade. I'm going to pull it out.
Be careful, sir. Let me help you.
Forcing General Zhang? That's nonsense. Why Shen wouldn't do something like that?
Wait, where did the blade go? That person over there. Sir, I'll go get it.
This blade. No one's allowed to disrespect it. Go ahead. Do whatever you want to me. Even kick. It's a good blade.
You know who owns it?
Of course. He drank the strongest liquor. People call him dishonorable.
You really trust him that?
I do.
Family and...
General Zhang is Wai Shen's uncle. The general treated him like his own.
If that's the case, why are there rumors of trouble?
I don't know. Wai Shen left was brought back by people from Liangzhou. Here, take a look.
After he left Raging Top...
He joined the Gui army. He started from the bottom as just a regular... I even went to find him at the camp once. He never got any special treatment from But Wai Shen has a stubborn streak. I couldn't just stand by.
And what happened after?
Then the squad leader showed up. Real tough fighter. I ended up dislocating my shoulder.
Oh, are you okay?
Gotta hand it to you. You really know how to hold.
Wait, did you do the same back then?
How did you know? Yeah, Wai Shen stepped in. It blew up completely. I still remember it like yesterday. I couldn't hear every word, but
What favor?
General Zhang wanted Wai Shen to learn to bow his head.
Why would the general want that?
He always thought highly of Wai Shen. Maybe this was just his tough way of teaching him how to the general. The ends justified the means. But Wai Shen refused to bow. He kept his head high, staring the general straight in the eye. When the general left, he said something I heard clearly. If you won't bow, fine. A blade was never meant to bow anyway. We were stuck in that cell for a long time. When we finally got out, those bullies didn't dare mess with him anymore. Later on, Wai Shen led them and pulled off some big thing. Men from the Northwest. That's why I can't give you this blade. I still have unfinished tomorrow. That's a debt I owe him. No drinks got me this tired. If you got more questions, ask now. My eyes are closed. Got any more questions? From what I've seen, Wai Shen is...
How can you tell?
Because he keeps saying stuff like, my uncle said this, my uncle said that. I mean, he talks about his uncle so much. He was always reciting this one poem. I heard it was a poem the general left him.
Poem.
Year after year. I'm no scholar, but I remember he carved that line. Got any more questions? That's a long story. But to start with, Wai Shen didn't really practice blade fighting at first. Even after he joined Raging Tides, he wasn't into that kind of thing. We're not exactly the blade-wielding type over there. General Zhang always said that the blade technique is too rough. Easy to hurt others. And even easier to hurt yourself. He said whether someone's good with the blade isn't about talent or disposition. It's about whether they've got that fire in their heart. And back then, the general didn't think Wai Shen had it. That changed one time when Wai Shen and I were hunting down some bad guys for our sect. There were several bandits surrounding him.
He threw himself in harm's way just to...
Exactly. A true blade man never holds back. No one can stop someone. When General Zhang found out, he gave Wai Shen a blade. His old blade from before he used the famous Whitebreaker.
Wait, the general used a blade too?
I'm not sure. I heard his blade was a gift from someone else. Honestly, sometimes it's better not to use a blade at all. Blade users tend to be too stubborn. They never back down once they've made up... blade fight. Got any more questions?
Wait, what's this letter here? about that day. Is that old man still around?
It's all my fault. All my fault. I didn't protect the general. You've been deceived. So was the general.
Have I?
Those traitors. I even warned the general. That man, the general still. And that's why everything went wrong.
That day? What exactly?
I saw it myself. Zhang Huaishen and his men surrounded the temple.
So according to you, Zhang Huaishen actually controlled the general's...
No, wait!
This veteran says Zheng Wusi is a liar. But honestly, I'm not sure if that temple he mentioned. Maybe Zheng Wusi is there. Sir, where's this temple you...
What are you doing here?
I was worried you'd do something rash.
I won't. I've asked around. It happened during the celebration ceremony.
So you want to go inside?
Of course. Wanderer, I need your help. I'm slow and I don't read well. Once we're in...
You're that sure I'll help?
I know people when I see them. I'm not wrong about you. Come on, let's look around.
There are a bunch of secret reports, too. Most of them...
I remember that time when Tang envoys had come to Yi. Why? Hard to...
Look at this. Letters stacked to the ceiling, all of them accused...
They were so certain the general's own son would take over. But... why are they all Wait! Wanderer, come look at this. Wai Shen's father. Wasn't he supposed to have gone to Chang'an of his own? But from what this letter says, the general was the one who sent him?
If the letter is right, that Huaishen's father went to Chang'an as a hostage because General Zhang arranged it, then the general lied to Huaishen. Going to Chang'an wasn't just his father and that old soldier. We heard him say that when Huaishen confronted the gift, but this report shows the general already had plans in motion. Which means, before that night, the general had already decided to go to... But why? What?
I found this in a hidden compartment. So the general always intended for Wai Shen to take...
Exactly.
I knew it! Wai Shen would never turn against the general. Stop. Not long after that night, maybe that night was just like this.
Feels like something out of a story. From that moment on, he rode across the frontier with Snit. Let's show this to that veteran.
We were the ones who couldn't bear to see him leave. We were this blade, the day it was driven into the ground. That was also the day Zhang Huaishen... No wonder.
What was he saying?
a poem. Something about the ring
Blade circle?
and the return. 3 generations of the Zhang family. Blade standing alone in the snow. That blade, I have to put it back. Wanderer, that blade, it needs to stand in the snow again. Year by year, from Golden River to Jade Gates line, spring swarm while the Yellow River around Black Mountains ring.
Enough drinking. You too. Bad